So something I noticed watching the W.A.P video, which I was watching for research on the decline of Western civilization. This is not entirely unique. If it is at all unique, is that it represents a turning point from the subliminal celebrations of decadence and filth that we've been seeing in our pop culture for years, and the shift is now to it's just a blatant, here's what it is here's two skanks riding an electric ice cream cone and looking at each other, and turning themselves into insatiable kittens and recording it as an art piece, as music, I guess, and selling it to, I would assume there may be some women who are grown in their 40s. We hear this, but really, this is for the vulnerable. This is for the weak calves who do not understand why their bodies and why their minds are, I don't know what I'm saying here. I'm not, but that's what's going on. And I documented I documented the mind control images in chronological order as they appear in the video. And so now I'll say them. Here they are. And there is no real narrative to be found here. It's just random, destructive, chaotic images that are meant to evoke the serpent inside. And it's just a total attempted takeover, and it's not the first and it's not the last. So here they are in chronological order. There's the lizard-colored claws reaching to possess the spectator. That is you. Floating cash thrones, gotta have that. There is blood flames coming from a half-severed head, robotic Jezebels, zombie handbag treasure troves, glacier diamond specters, glass stiletto cage containing an androgynous green dancer with metallic muzzle. I don't know if she was in the cage or if she was beside it. Anyway, someone's in there. A pixie cash hellstorm, stadium-sized bed, large enough for 1,000 writhing infected. A transfer truck colliding with another transfer truck containing human fluids and spilling them out onto the screen. Ice cream cone Luciferian crowns, Siamese Jezebel heads with infused hair buns imitating a dark pedestal. Now you can research all this yourself. This is real. That is what this is. Torsos that can clearly be seen if paused at 3 minutes and 15 are actually alien commander heads. Go look up the false alien invasion that the mainstream news is talked about. That's I won't say who it actually is, but something not human, something pretending to be us that looks and feels human. But we're meant to think that it is what they're from Mars. They come in peace. They just want to have your job at Arby's, and that's it. No, that's not. That's not why they're here. The yellow, pink, blue, and green giant serpents, which if we're going by the commonly held beliefs, what these types of snake represent. Yellow, deception. Pink would be happiness. Blue is corruption. And green is fortune. Okay. And one of these things is not like the other. Let's say that. Cash stack halos featuring the faces of tongue extending singers, if you can call them that. I'm not saying they're bad singers. I have no idea. I'm just saying they're not singing. They're saying words. Again, the serpents kissing the flame, admitting the presence of the beast within. Facial expression at 3 minutes and 22 seconds that reveals the spirit inside, wanting to dominate. A carnivalesque rotation of glowing forbidden fruits surrounded by the serpents. Pink light and frolicking demonic legs under the bed of dread. Giant handcuffs shooting toward the viewer. Submit. You are in handcuffs. You, the viewer. The Jezebels licking the phallic sports car. Snakes circling a sword. Which, clearly we don't have to name what the snake caressing a sword, what that reminds you of. Think about it. Mimetic dancing, which can best be described as a cry for help. Is this occurring inside the stiletto glass cage? I think that was. Okay. And then finally I wrote, they must admit what they are. Okay, it's one of the rules. They don't always say it. The way that someone would make a confession, sometimes they just use stuff like this. The spasms are not displays of empowerment. They are a sign of surrendering the body to be taken as the serpent's lair. Think about what they were showing you, for it is not random or artsy or quirky or empowering or anything. It is done with intent. Okay, it It is I don't know what else to say, man. It's a spell. It's being cast on millions of young girls. They are the victims of this. The W.A.P, the W.A.P, is a weaponized auditory probe, okay? It is the wireless access point, which is your mind. Do not make it idle and vulnerable to viral transmissions. Goodbye.